All right, welcome back, guys. Hopefully you had a great discussion. Now, if you look at your sheet, the little second part, there's a quote here by CrossFit's founder, Greg Glassman, and it says that the greatest adaptation to CrossFit takes place between the ears. And it seems kind of like, that's weird. This is an exercise program. What does anything in my mind have to do with it? And here's the guy that started it saying that the most important thing that's going to happen when you start experiencing CrossFit is the change that takes place in your mind. He kind of had a handle on it way back then. And you know, it's kind of funny because back in the day when CrossFit kind of was first coming out, there was a big joke about the whole idea of explaining CrossFit. So somebody was like, okay, what is CrossFit about? You're telling me I need to do it, explain it to me. And it was like kind of overwhelming. It didn't matter if we said something for 30 seconds or if you talked for 30 minutes, it's like you still couldn't explain what it is. And there's another quote from this guy, it's not on here, but he said that CrossFit is experiential. And that kind of ties in with what we're talking about today. There's some things that we can't really understand unless we've experienced them, unless we've actually done them. And then when we start to do them, things start to make sense. Things that didn't make sense before start to make sense. I've found that to be the case in my spiritual life, that, you know, it doesn't make sense to me that if I do what you're telling me to do, I'm gonna get what you're saying I'm gonna get. It just doesn't process in my mind. But time after time, when I trust somebody and try it, I actually do get what they said I was gonna get. And in CrossFit, it was the same thing. It was really funny when that founder of CrossFit, Glassman, was asked what CrossFit was. He kind of had given up all explanation of it. And he would just tell people, why don't you meet me at the gym at 6:30? You know, it's kind of funny because it's saying there that there's no way that I can adequately explain it to you. It's something that if you want to know about it, you're gonna have to try it. And really just tying that into my experience with the steps and really tying that into my experience with all things spiritual is that I don't really understand them. I can read about it, I can hear your experience about it, but I don't really come to know it unless I actually do it myself. So for the workout today, you guys will be doing a 15-minute AMRAP, 100-meter run, 2 kettlebell swings, 100-meter run, 4 kettlebell swings, 100-meter run, 6 kettlebell swings, and getting as high up that ladder as you can go in 15 minutes. All right, I want you guys to focus on focus on the workout, focus on controlling your breathing, try to take it smooth and try and get as high up that ladder as you possibly can in 15 minutes. And for the SobrietyWoD, sort of for you guys to take home and think about, the question is just where in your life have you been substituting thought for action? I know that I get in times where I feel like I don't know what to do, and if I'm really quiet and think about it, it's not that I don't want to, it's not that I don't know what I need to do. A lot of times it's that I don't want to do the thing that I know that I need to do. So we want to focus on action here, and then the question is what's stopping you? You know, for me, it's almost always fear. And when we can identify what's stopping us from acting and we realize it's a character defect, we can ask God to help us with that, to remove that so we can continue to move forward. So you guys have a good workout, and we'll see you next week.